All right, let's go defensive side of the ball. Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, Aaron Donald. I mean, Parsons out there in Dallas, kind of the usual suspects. But any sneaky plays here, Geoff?
Yeah, like looking down the odds, it's not really as much. I mean, you could certainly make cases. There's a lot of good players down there, but in terms of what you have to do, like the kind of insane stats that you have to put up to really win Defensive Player of the Year, I think I would probably stop right around Chase Young at plus 2,000. That seems to me like playing for the bounce back years, and we've seen this before happen a lot on the Defensive Players of the Year. Just playing the fact that these guys have regressed in the odds because, you know, it was just an off year for them. So much was expected. And then, you know, now instead of getting Chase Young at plus 700, you're getting him at plus 2,000. So I think that the Washington Commanders, too, what do they want to do? Like, they keep bringing in these running backs. They want to play good defensive ball. They don't want to get in a bunch of shootouts. And they want to let, like, Chase Young try and take over the game and not let Carson Wentz lose it. I think that could lead to a really big season for Chase Young. Obviously, he's got to stay on the field, but you know, when we look at the top of the board here, a lot of these guys have had injury issues anyways. Why not play the guy with the longest odds in the field, with we know has a ton of potential? So Chase Young, probably the bet for me. This one, I just don't think he can look as far off the top of the board, though, as he can for offense.
Pearce, what do you think here about like a Daniel Hunter? He's been a sack machine this 6-year career. I believe he has double-digit sacks, like in 3 of his last 5 seasons, too.
Well, the sack machine I'm going to go with, he wasn't a double-digit sack leader last season or the last couple, but he was several seasons ago. That's Khalil Mack. I'm surprised to see him as high up on the order, but that, you know, I think Vegas and the Sportsbook believe in this guy, and I think there's a good reason to believe in him. Will he have the opportunity to pile up the sacks? Yeah, he's on a better look. He looked fine last year in the games that he played, and he wasn't really surrounded by a very good defense. Now he's going to be surrounded by a pretty solid defense. The offense is going to have to choose. Are they going to deal with Bosa, or are they going to let Mack run wild on them? They've also brought in the Chargers inside linebackers. They're going to stop the run, which then basically frees Mack up to go for more of the stats and go for the sacks and not necessarily worry about getting all the tackles. I think this team's going to win. You got to win. You got to have a good defense to win this award. And I think the Chargers are going to win. They'll get sacks. The defense has improved. He's surrounded by a lot of good players. He's not that old. He's not that far removed from his previous Defensive Player of the Year award. He's got the comeback narrative. I think everything is there. I was just surprised to see him be as close to the top as he is.